All right, guys. So this morning is a big morning for crypto. It's a big morning for your XRP, kind of. Okay, here's what I mean by this. I'm going to make a small assumption that you don't know what's happening this morning. That today is the highly anticipated speech from the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jay Powell. And what we're expecting is in this speech to get some indicator, some insight into, is the Federal Reserve going to make a interest rate cut in the upcoming September meeting? Here's the thing. If you are an XRP crypto holder, if you are a Bitcoin holder, if you're an Ethereum holder, today matters. Because here's what's going to happen. I fully expect that, number one, Jay Powell has a history of really playing very, very much like the old betting analogy, keeping his cards close to his vest where you can't really see what his hand is. Said a different way, he's not going to give us a lot of insight. He's going to talk a lot, but really not say anything, okay? And what that leaves us with is the consensus, the discussion everywhere is that it looks like the Federal Reserve is not going to cut interest rates in September. Why does this matter? It matters to you because if you want to distill it down into the very, very simple, just bottom line, the Federal Reserve and what they do or do not do as it relates to interest cuts or interest raise or raising that interest rate impacts crypto. It has for years because it's all a reflection of a state of the economy here in the United States. It's a reflection of inflation, recession. It's an indicator of, are people spending money? Are they not? All of those things. Spending money meaning like spending money in their daily lives, also spending money in investing. Okay. So here's where we're going to end up. I don't think we're going to hear a lot out of his speech today as it relates to being an XRP investor. But here's what I think is going to happen. He's going to give his speech. Crypto's probably going to drop unless he gives us some little bullish indicator that we're not expecting. So crypto's probably going to go down even more today. You might see XRP dropping a little bit. I view this as a buying opportunity, point blank, because I look at the long-term viability of crypto, the long-term viability of XRP. I've told you guys that in a bunch of videos. But I think today's going to be a bearish day because here's what it is. He's not going to give us any indicator. That's going to possibly send it lower. If his tone or what he says is remotely on the bearish side, the hawkish side, it's going to go down. He's not going to give us any insight positively that they're going to lower that interest rate in the upcoming September meeting. So he's not going to give us anything today. So the market has nowhere to go but really down, if that makes sense. Also, you've got President Trump and his administration calling for Jay Powell's head. They want him out. This is his final Jackson Hole speech and Jay Powell's. And so additionally, I'm seeing or hearing that President Trump is going to give a speech sometime around lunch, East Coast time. That's going to be interesting. What's he going to say? How's that? That might have a positive impact on crypto because of what he says or does. So all of that kind of leads us to where we're at right now. I wanted to give you guys a State of the Union as the XRP news here and the crypto news here, kind of letting you guys know what's up. Okay, so with that, that's where we're at. More to come here as we learn more. We're gonna see his speech here about an hour or so. I'll have a follow-up video kind of letting you guys know what I heard, what I saw, and all that kind of stuff. Please do two things. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, please. Please also check in the description below. There's a link to my free newsletter that you get twice a week. It's how to help you generate even more profits and more wealth with crypto and stocks. Go sign up for it. It's free. I will not spam you. I will not send you crap. It is 100% value driven, trying to help you guys make even more money. It's right down in the links in the description below. While you're down there, check out my software if you want to. X1 Algo. It's a trading indicator. Helps you know when to buy, when to sell. It's about to start firing off all these buy alerts because the market's going to turn. And how would you like to know and get in perfectly? Like Ethereum, when it turned, it went up 100% in the last 40 days, last month, right? It gave perfect buy and sell alerts as Ethereum was going up. So if you want to know when to buy, when to sell any crypto to make the most profit, right down there, or stocks, you can use my trading indicator for stocks. You can use it for that as well. The software costs about $1.15 a day to use. There's a link in the description below with that discount code. Try it out. And you have a 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee. Later. More to follow. Here we go. Bye.